Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Transformers Animated. Now, I think a lot of us kids who grew up through the late 2000s probably remember what Transformers Animated was. It was a show created by the same artist and team behind Ben 10 Omniverse, Teen Titans, and so on. Now, the premise of the show Transformers Animated is about Optimus Prime, who isn't meant to be the leader of Cybertron, but instead is a young rookie Autobot. And in this universe, the, the word Prime is more of a rank than a big title. And we pretty much introduced to a small maintenance crew, which has Bulkhead, who is the strong but lovable guy, Prowl, who is the ninja master, Bumblebee, who is the young but enthusiastic and, if not impulsive, character, Ratchet, who is a war veteran who had pretty much battled in the Great War and dealt with the Decepticons. Now, pretty much in the show's universe is that the Decepticons have pretty much been scattered among the stars. And we're introduced to Megatron, who in the first episode has his movie look, but crash landed on Earth, ends up getting his G1 look. Which I give them a lot of credit for to do it near the end. So what's interesting is that we're introduced to Megatron's side of the Decepticons. We have Starscream, who automatically betrays Megatron in the first episode. We have Blitzwing, who can switch to multiple personalities, Lugnut, who is loyal to Megatron, and there is Black Arachnia, who has a bit more of a tragic background. Now, pretty much the show introduces the Autobots in the future version of Detroit, where we have Isaac Sumdac, who is this great inventor, and at the same time people have shown to be jealous of his work and believe he just got lucky. We also have his daughter Sari, who is there to help the Autobots in certain situations, and is there in certain missions. Now, also the show itself also had the Allspark, where much like the show itself, much like the movie in that, was able to give things life, and we're introduced to Sari's key that was granted with it to give the ability to give Transformers life. So pretty much, the show pretty much had about only 3 seasons. There was actually meant to be a 4th season planned, but never happened. I think this was most likely done due to the fact that Transformers Prime was being made, and this was being discarded as a kind of, we're not doing this anymore, we're moving to the next one. So we're introduced to other characters that are introduced later on, like Soundwave, Wreck-Gar, the Constructicons, also other ones that were created on Earth. We're introduced to other Transformers on Cybertron, who are all voiced by Jeff Benham, also Tira Strong, and so on. And also, the notable fact is that a lot of original voice actors do return. Like, Corey Burton does return for, say, Shockwave. Also, Susan Blue does return for RC. Also, fun fact, we also had George Takei voicing Prowl Samurai Master. Now, also the show itself also had Judd Nelson returning as Hot Rod or Rodimus Prime. I would have to say that Transformers Animated was definitely one of those shows that did a lot of references saying, remember this, remember that, remember her, remember him, and it did so well. I also do admit with Transformers Animated is that it feels like it tries to focus less on the Decepticon battles and focus on more human-based villains, which I think this made Hasbro realise during Season 3 to revolve any more movement with other characters. Now, also with Transformers Animated itself, there was even a BotCon comic which I never got, called The StunnerCon Job. I saw it in my comic book store years ago, but I regret never getting it, which was kind of like a Season 4 episode. Now, I feel like with Transformers Animated, it was definitely an okay show. It had a good premise, a good plot, and there was even a lot of toys planned, and there were even future toys planned like Wasp, also like Hotshot and so on. But they were later cancelled, and this was most likely due to Transformers animated ending. So, what do I think of Transformers animated in general? It is definitely a good show. It has a good plot, and it feels like something quite new. So I give it a good thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Review here, signing out.